Welcome to Tidbit Talkin. Have some ideas about a fictional thing, each one featuring different levels of seriousness. Spoilers, here we go. TK's house isn't monochromatically recreated here because Cranky doesn't want his grandson getting too comfortable in this magical 8-bit challenge land. Speaking of which, the old-timer spell made all the exits and midpoints portals instead of barrels. Apparently, the sorcery generated by parents who are annoyed by their children's egos doesn't mesh well with regular Monkey Nation supernatural shenanigans. Also, Cranky's approaching senility doesn't let him generally wield mysticism as well as irate turtles or lizards. Hence the oddities strewn about like greater biome mixing and flying pigs. Oh, and Delirious Donkey Daddy unintentionally made bombs vital here because hindsight had made him realize how awesome it would have been to have such things during his days of recreational construction site wrecking. Land's water levels ain't so majestic compared to country because up until now, Cranky's life didn't involve much swimming, so he's not too imaginative when it comes to wetter things. Counter Clam came about after a certain disgruntled father had a bad experience eating seafood and decided his son must pay out of sheer habit. Animal buddies won't run off when struck here because this bizarre, nigh totally colorless world scares them too much to travel alone. Expresso's neck is now craned upward more because he can't stand to look at his precious shoes without their rad shades. Bumping his helmet hardly harms anyone while throwing it does you in, because it's still a safety item in the former case. The toss fills it with magical hatred power, and that ethereal energy is what actually causes damage. Mystical spinning vase buttons can turn these letters into platforms because such artifacts are what's used to manufacture them in the first place. None of the franchise-owning Kongs lurk around these parts because they didn't want to show up after finding out Cranky's magical money has no exchange rate with real dough. K. Rool ditches the fake credits gag for an excessive jumping maneuver because Mr. Used to Be Big believes that's how a nemesis ought to strike back, dagnabbit. Endings are a pain, but all of you are fantastic. See ya.